Welcome back to my channel, my friends. I'm sorry it's been taking me a long time to do the videos. I've been so busy doing stuff, that all kind of things I had to do. But we are back here today. We are back, and we're gonna see some cool stuff on this video. I tell you what, there will be some cool things on this video here. And we're gonna just go and we will talk about a few things here. So good to be back. I really miss doing this. I love doing this. So let's just go and see what we find today in one of these barrier islands. That is cool. This one, look at it. It looks like mountain. That's actually clay, mud, and silt. And it's really cool. I'm moving the camera. It looks like, it looks like big mountains, but these things are really not that big. Look at the size of the shells. You can tell. It's really cool area. Yeah, just moving the camera. I have the camera, my GoPro. I made myself a stick so I can extend it and I can lower it so I don't have to bend down taking pictures. That was my phone just beep. Taking videos like that, but so I'm moving the camera down, so I think it's really cool, huh? Look at this shell. We just missed some shells here. Now you see what happened. The grass on the top is dead. This mud actually is a result from dead plants when they die. When every year when they die, the new one grow. The whole mud actually is created by those dead plants. This one is not white, but you see how white that is? That looks like it's been sitting in the sun for a long time. The stone crab, any parts of the stone crab, like that body parts, is illegal in some areas to keep. They don't want you to keep them, the body alive or dead. That's why every time you get a stone crab, you're only allowed to keep one claw, and it has to be a certain size. Different states have different rules. So I'm really ready for the summer. This is June. Everything, the weather is really good. It's been nice. We've been going out as much as we can. I just traveled a lot and I worked, so. And there is horseshoe crabs. You guys remember I told you guys they make actually medicine out of their blood. They take their blood and use them in medicine. I love the sound of the waves. The whole splashing is really cool. Now this area, you see, it used to be green, and all this green died off, so now there is a lot of this small algae, and the whole area is covered with hermit crabs. Now these hermit crabs, when you go shelling, I'm not picking up any of these shells, but these hermit crabs actually bring you some of the cool shells right here. So all I have to do is just walk here in tide pools and look around and find different shells. I'm sorry if I moved the camera a little fast. I don't know, I got excited maybe. Now do you guys see those big clams that laying around here? Some of the big clams, those are fossils. Those clams, the clams now, quahogs, they don't grow that big anymore. Of course this one is a hermit crab. Now if I want to pick any shells, I go all the way on the top where all of the shells are really dead, not here. Everything here, the tide comes here. So whatever the tide comes up, all of them, they have hermit crabs in them. See, there's something in there. And I do not take anything that is alive because I like the shell. That's the rule I put. That's the rule on my boat. If you come on my boat, you don't take anything, any hermit crab alive, just because you like the shell. That's not right. And some of them, sometimes they have a doubt if the hermit crab is in there or no. So what we do, we have this little container with water on it and put the hermit crab on one side. A few minutes later, see if it moves. I did say I'm gonna do a video of it, and you know what? I should work on it next time. Then I will do it. I keep saying it. This is my second video. I said I will do that. So I think I will do it in my next video. Now there is a fossil clam here. Look at the size of him. Some of my friends actually, they asked me to bring him. They make art, craft. Some of them, they use them in the backyard for ashtray, just for decoration. They are cool. So like you see, today is a beautiful day, and the weather is really good. Water is like calm, and after a couple of islands, I'm planning actually to go and do some little bit of video about dolphins. Dolphins are actually all over here. They are dancing with us. They come really close to the boat. They come almost, they touch the boat because they think we are shrimp boats. And when the shrimp season starts, dolphins follow shrimp boats. So they are just all over. And since there are a lot of them, what we do, we really kill the engine and we just watch them and just let them go by. It's really nice to just watch them. Very smart animals. Now what do we have here? Channeled whelk. Now I told you that this one here, most of them probably have hermit crabs in them. So hermit crabs, actually they are scavengers. They eat anything. They eat dead animals, seaweed. Hermit crabs, actually they are not true crabs, but are more closely related to squat lobsters. I'm walking very close, almost to the grass, so you can see the whole area here. They are everywhere. They're just everywhere. I'm just showing you some of them. Some of them they lay on their back. And when it's a hot day, they can't do that. They fight each other a lot over a shell. If they, you see, hermit crabs, they molt, and when they molt, they actually their size will be bigger, so they need bigger shell. And sometimes, if they see another shell that's bigger, they fight each other, trying to steal each other's shells, and I've seen that many times. Anybody home? Anybody home? It's nice. Some of the shells are really weird, and there will be a shell with nothing, all broken pieces, but there will be hermit crab inside it. I guess if feel protected. That's all they need. See, they are eating everything. The tide comes up. Actually, this area waves hits this area really hard. I don't know how they hold into this with the waves, but I guess they do. There is a tulip shell here. You see that tulip shell? Now in the winter we don't see them here. They are gone. They bury, they go deeper water, and they bury. Look at these two. They were fighting here. Well, maybe they were mating, but usually there is a bunch of them on top of each other when they are mating. The moon snail. Look at this beautiful, beautiful shell. This one has a nice home. This one picked a very nice home. Yeah. I picked it up so I can show it to my friends, but they didn't come, so I put it back. One thing is weird, because this fish is really dead, and those hermit crabs will eat anything, will eat dead fish or any of that. But for some reason, they did not like that fish. They really didn't pick on that fish that much. If you take another fish and throw it right here on this water here, they will be all over it. I don't know why. Maybe it's been dead for too long. I don't know. Oh, that's a cool idea, to bring something, a piece of meat or something, put them in one spot and see and watch them really eat it. Now this area here used to be actually all live oysters, but you see all of these oysters that you see, they are dead, because what happened, a mud or sand covered it at some point, and right now it's exposed. So the whole thing actually was oyster bed. Not anymore. These oysters are really dead. Look at them. They are dead. This island changes a lot. Sometimes in a week I go back and it looks totally different. The sound of the waves on these shells is really, really cool. And watching hermit crab, look at him. He's like, where are you taking me? Yeah, put him back. So we are getting actually soon. I'm moving to another island. I'm heading back to my boat now. So just looking now, this is totally different island. You see how the shells, the other island it was just shells covered. This one has more sand. So we just came to a different island. And what do we have here? I see something, so I just came closer to see what it is. First I thought it was an owl, but no, it's just a dead plant, some type of plant. Those are the ghost crabs. Okay, they come out even daytime, just push the sand out. They have a lot of nests, usually around the area where turtles lay eggs. That's nature. Sometimes they grab the turtle babies when they hatch, and that's part of the nature. There is a lot of them here. Now, as I'm walking on here, I noticed something from far away over there. I see it, and I'm heading that way now. So I was fishing on this here too. This is a cool spot for fishing. I was catching a lot of fish, but I just decided to go for a little walk and see what I can find. Driftwood. Another ghost crab. You see, this one is daytime. That looks like kind of wet, so it just cleaned its home. Daytime. They usually move at nighttime. Now, if you take a light with the red filter in front of it, they don't see you coming. You can actually get close and look at them. At nighttime, it's really cool to watch them. And they can actually go in the water if if you come close to them, and they can get back to their burrow home. Then what they do, they run in the water and they just, they go inside. They go underwater. I don't know for how long they can, stay in the water. There is a lot of sand here, and more sandy areas. So this area is, I see a lot of turtle nest. You see their marks. You see their, they leave a trail when they come and lay eggs, and then they go back. A piece of sand dollar here. It's not a whole dollar. So this is a cockle clam. I have a friend who, well, she became my friend. She's 80 years old. Came to visit neighbors, so I gave her some of them because she says she has art. She was doing something. So she brought me actually one of them done, whole thing. So I promised her every time I go to the Shell Islands, I will pick her. I'll pick some for her. I'll pick a bag or two for her. That's the loggerhead turtle track, and you see that here? He went up over there, laid eggs, and then he went back to the ocean. Sometimes they go zigzag. They go right, left, until they find the right area. Now you see, this is a nest, and also look what's here. You see those ghost crabs I told you guys? They are close to the nest. Well, turtle is the one who came laid eggs here. So, and they are like, okay. So that some of the babies actually will end up their meal. And sometimes actually foxes, raccoons, they come and dig the nest. But some places, like, they put mesh, like netting on top of it, so nothing can get to the eggs. But this is part of the nature. Now there was an island that this time of year is June. They lay eggs. They usually hatch in August. That's July, end of July, August. So loggerhead turtle eggs typically incubate for about 60 days. And one cool thing is about the eggs, what determines the sex of the turtle. The eggs that are in the bottom, they are usually will turn to be males. The ones on the top, they will be females. Now look at this one here. This is a part of channel whelk, but look what's inside it. Is a hermit crab. Well, I guess it's really safe enough. It's safe enough. I left it the way it was. It'll fix itself. He's like, I don't care if my house is fancy. Well, guess what? This one actually is not carrying a lot of weight like the other ones. This one probably is moving faster. Because you really don't need the whole shell to protect you. You just need the opening. Oh, he's coming out. I think he sees you guys, so guess what? He's like, uh-oh. He's a little shy. I tried to put the camera in the water to watch him. Oh, this is my GoPro, so I can put it in the water. There you go. Fixed and on my way. Doesn't that thing look like it has two eyes and it has a mouth? So I decided to put the camera in the water and watch some of these hermit crabs. Look at them. Let's watch them underwater in action. They move faster when they want to. They have a meeting here. You see now? I don't know what they are doing. Probably talking about what to do next weekend. Maybe go shelling again. Now you see the one in the bottom? That's oyster drill here. The one in the bottom is oyster drill. They are invasive in some areas because they destroy oyster and clam farms. They destroy the farms. That's what they call them, oyster drill. Now this area here, where you see all these hermit crabs, many years ago I came here and guess what? The whole area, I didn't see any hermit crabs. All I saw blue crabs. They were everywhere. I don't know if they were mating, whatever. They were just all over there. Pear whelk shell. Hermit crab is in it. It's a beautiful shell. I don't find them here that much. I find a lot of there is an egg casing. I find a lot of knobbed whelks and channel whelks and lightning whelks. Somebody left a trail. That one. And now I'm passing this big boat here, barge, and now you see all the pelicans behind it, and not pelicans, seagulls. Every time this barge moves and they move through or they go through, shrimp will start jumping from the bottom, and the seagulls, they just come and eat them. So now we just run into a cool group of dolphins here. Now a group of dolphins is called pod, P-O-D. So let's talk. You know, since we're already here, we are learning. I know we are here to do some shellings, but since we see some dolphins, and look at them, they are just playing with us. They are saying hello. Let's talk about dolphins a little bit. And here is the thing: dolphins only sleep with half of their brain, and the other half will be in control of a dolphin going up and down, breathing and being alert. And then they can switch from one brain to other. Now these dolphins here, they are bottlenose dolphins. They can grow up to 12 feet, almost 400 to 600 pounds. One thing that is dolphin, as all mammals, bottlenose dolphins have hair, a few whiskers on their faces, and they do nurse their young. The dolphins are not threatened or endangered, but are protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1972. I always remember the year because I was born in 71, so I just told you guys my age now. So, and they are protected. You see, they are eating, and seagulls are picking up any leftover food or anything that comes loose from whatever they are eating. They keep coming up looking. Look at that one. That one is like playing with us. Sometimes they are just happy. They just want to do, you know. And this is actually right next to my boat. My camera actually is right in front of him. Look how close my camera is not even, it's not even like, 6-7 inches from that. They are there next to my boat. They are hitting the boat. Now I have the engine off, so because I don't want to hit them, and they just, they sooner or later they will go. How cool is that, the video, huh? I'm just right there. Now I've done videos before of dolphins, but really not this close. I mean, I can't get any closer than that. And actually, I was afraid that they might really grab my GoPro. So I was really very careful. They're just playing with us. And at some point, one of them was kicking with their tail. They kick the fish and they sting him. And the fish will float to the surface, and the rest of them will eat him, and seagulls will grab him. Wow, was that cool or what? This one was just, look at him. He's just like, look at my belly. Now, what if I really tickle their belly? Do you think dolphins are ticklish? Well, I don't want to find out. These are wild dolphins. Wild dolphins, you can't, it's not like the ones you see in Disney or an aquarium and all that. No, these are wild dolphins. They are just, we are surrounded by them from every direction. Now, some of the whales, well, we call them whales. Actually, they are dolphins. They are not really whales. For example, killer whale, okay, orcas, they are actually dolphins. Now, is that cool idea? Is that cool information or no? That is cool. Some dolphins can be found in rivers rather than the ocean. So we are back again walking this island here, and we found a nest here unattended by parents. Usually parents, they will be there actually guarding, and they make noises, and we usually walk away. But this one, I just got close. That baby hatched, and the other one is hatching. I can see actually baby actually hatching. Now, I don't see adults around, so what I did, I just, I'm surprised that nothing came and grabbed them if the adults are not there, mommy and daddy not there, so I decided to just walk away. Maybe something happened to them, so I never know, so I just walked away from it. I did not see it. Now, every time I walk here, this time of year, I'm very careful because they look like shells and they are hard to see, and I don't want to step on them. So what I did actually when I went back, I told all of my friends not to walk that way. I just then wanted them to step on them, and hopefully, mom and dad come home. I see one flying here right now. Let me see if he's gonna land there or no. Actually, it did land close. They did land. So what happened to them? I don't know. Maybe they were hungry. So we're gonna leave them there just to raise their kids. This rope looks like it came from an old boat. It could be this. This area is famous for shrimp boats. I believe there are 20 something shrimp boats, 25 of them in one area. So, and these ropes are really kind of cool for decoration. You can decorate things in the yard. You can make a lighthouse out of them. I did not really take it with me because it was so heavy. So maybe sometimes if I come, I'll take it with me. And what I do, I will take it and I will tie it behind my boat, and I go fast, and all of the mud comes off of it, and it will look really, really clean. I basically drag it behind the boat, and there is my whole dollar, beautiful. Put it in. You see, if you put it in bleach, it will turn white and nice. My angel wings. More angel wings. Excuse me, that was a hiccup. Yeah, I found I found a couple of sand dollars, and I gave it to my friend. I didn't keep. I didn't keep anything on this trip. That's fossilized piece of rock, and inside it is all snail shells. So, I like to actually hear your comments about some of the stuff that we just seen today. I like to hear what you guys think. If there is any recommendation of anything you want me to adjust and change, please let me know. I'll try my best. That was an arc clam. Usually they have hair on them, but they get tumbled here and all of that comes off. A big one. It looks like it's been there for a long time. Very long time. A piece of fossil. I put the camera in the water because I see this blue crab here. It was inside the tide pool, so I'm going to say hello. Usually they snap on you. Look at this one. It's like, leave me alone. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just wanted to make friends. Come on, Mr. Crab. This one it doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. So we found another one. No, that one doesn't like me too. I guess we go make friends with some hermit crabs. This is a camera in the water. Look at this too. Either mating or fighting over a shell. A lot of time actually males carry the female around. Now this one is like, what are you doing in there? There is a crab again. So here we go again. We are moving, going somewhere else. Different islands. I really appreciate you guys really coming and watching my videos. And if it's your first time, please subscribe, please comment, like the video. Yeah, it helps me, and it just kind of really, it does help, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time and your comments. So this green here, they tell you that I read about them is edible. I have not tried it yet. So what do you guys think? Should I try it sometimes? I think I should. Next time I have a sandwich with me, I'll take some of it and we'll try it. And look, I found this bottle here. I researched it, tried to find out what kind of bottle it is. I could not find any info. If you know what it is, please comment. I think it's cool. Some people collect bottles, old bottles. I find I find probably about 4 or 5 bottles every time I go, and I give them to my friends. And because I don't want glass to be laying on the beach anyway. Now this area here is all baby tiny hermit crabs. Now the big ones were over there, you saw them. This one here, because there are a lot of tiny small snail shells here, so the tiny little baby hermit crabs are all over here finding the homes, and they're all over here. It's like a daycare. It's not adults. Adults were over there. This is like a daycare. Look how tiny some of them are here too. Look how small that hermit crab is. Either that or my hands are really big. They are just all over here, and there are a lot of empty snail shells here. So I am going to try this green here next time when I come. Sea lettuce. That's what they call them, sea lettuce. They say it's very good for you. It has a lot of nutrition, and it's really good. This water is like crystal clear here. Well, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming and and watching my video. Please comment. So I have new areas that I will be going to the next few weeks when I get a chance. There are a few places that I have not been for years and years. And look, we found here a shell, a turtle shell, a terrapin turtle shell. This one was not the lucky one. They come here and lay eggs. They are all over here. I see a lot of them here. So thank you guys, and hopefully I see you guys in my next video. Take care.